She was the picture of perfection and America's angel. To the world, she was the brunette beauty with the soft voice and the ironclad grace. But behind the scenes, many fans didn't know the shocking truth about her story. While the world admired her elegance, Jaclyn Smith was quietly navigating battles that never made the headlines: a devastating cancer diagnosis, a string of heartbreaks, and a kind of strength that didn't always look like courage. How did she survive it all? What truths did she keep hidden even from those closest to her? And now, as she nears 80, what shocking twist brought her back into the spotlight? Today on Royal Time of Hollywood, we are looking at the side of Jaclyn Smith you were never meant to see: the early life of a Texas Rose. When Jaclyn Ellen Smith was born on October 26, 1945, in Houston, Texas, there was no way of predicting that the quiet little girl from the Lone Star State would one day become one of the most recognizable faces in television history. Her father, Jack Smith, was a dentist with a steady hand and a strong sense of discipline, while her mother, Margaret Ellen Hartsfield, provided the warmth and poise that would later define Jaclyn's public image. Growing up in Houston, Jaclyn lived a relatively ordinary life rooted in Southern values: a close-knit family, school, and church. But beneath that simplicity was a deep creative streak. She had an instinctive love for beauty and performance. Though she didn't come from a family of entertainers, she was drawn to the stage. It was ballet that first called her name. After briefly attending Trinity University, she realized her heart wasn't in academics. She moved to New York City to chase a dream of dance, enrolling in elite ballet institutions where she trained rigorously. This world of precision and unspoken expression taught her the discipline she would carry into every other part of her career. The face of a generation, modeling and the Breck girl. Fate, however, had other plans. While trying to support herself in New York, Jaclyn took on modeling jobs. It wasn't long before her quiet magnetism made her a favorite for commercials. She soon became one of the most familiar faces on American television, not as an actress yet, but as a model for iconic beauty brands. Her biggest break came when she became the face of Breck shampoo, earning the title of a Breck girl. With her glossy brunette hair and luminous skin, she represented the ideal of clean, classic American beauty. She also became a spokeswoman for Wella Balsam. These roles gave her visibility and the ability to connect with audiences without speaking a word. But Jaclyn wanted more. She began taking acting classes, slowly easing into small TV parts and guest appearances, never letting the modeling fame distract her from her greater ambition. If you're enjoying this video, make sure to check out the other stories and shocking updates on our channel. We've covered many incredible celebrity journeys, tragic endings, and untold Hollywood secrets that you don't want to miss. Binge watch our previous videos to discover more surprising facts, emotional stories, and where your favorite stars are today. Your support helps us bring you more powerful content like this, so don't forget to explore, watch more, and stay tuned for the next video. Charlie's Angels, making television history. In 1976, television history was made with the launch of Charlie's Angels, produced by Aaron Spelling. The concept of 3 female private detectives was bold and fresh for the era. Interestingly, Jaclyn wasn't the first choice for the role of Kelly Garrett. It was originally offered to Kate Jackson, who chose to play Sabrina Duncan instead. Jaclyn was brought in as a last-minute decision, a choice that would change her life forever. From the moment she stepped onto the screen, she was Kelly Garrett. Her chemistry with Farrah Fawcett and Kate Jackson was electric. As the show's popularity soared, Jaclyn became a global icon. Notably, she was the only original Angel who stayed for the entire 5-season run. Her loyalty and professionalism made her a staple on magazine covers, including the cover of Time magazine, a rare honor for a TV actress. The business empire, brand Jaclyn. Long before it was common for stars to launch lifestyle lines, Jaclyn saw the potential in building a brand. In 1985, she launched her clothing line for Kmart. While some industry elites laughed at an actress collaborating with a discount store, Jaclyn had the last laugh. She turned the partnership into a multi-million-dollar empire, proving that elegance didn't have to be expensive. She later expanded into home decor, bedding, and skincare, becoming a pioneer for the celebrity entrepreneurs we see today. A turbulent love life and tragic loss. Behind the polished image, Jaclyn's personal life was marked by complexity and heartbreak. Her search for stability was a long one. Roger Davis, 1968 to 1975, married at 23. Jaclyn later admitted she was an innocent who lost sight of herself while living for her husband. Dennis Cole, 1978 to 1981, a fellow actor who guest starred on Angels. The marriage was strained by the pressures of fame and the media calling him Mr. Jaclyn Smith. Despite the divorce, Jaclyn remained close to her stepson, Joe Cole. Tragedy strikes. In 1991, Joe Cole was tragically killed during a home invasion. Jaclyn, who had helped raise him, was devastated. It was a cruel reminder of how quickly life could turn. Tony Richmond, 1981 to 1989, a British cinematographer. This marriage brought Jaclyn her greatest joy, her 2 children. Motherhood became her anchor, providing perspective beyond scripts and fashion. Finding the love of her life. After 3 divorces, Jaclyn still believed in love. In 1997, she met Dr. Brad Allen, a cardiothoracic surgeon who had operated on her father. Their connection was instant. They built their relationship slowly and away from the spotlight. They have now been married for over 27 years. She calls Brad her best friend and the love of her life, a private, enduring ending to her long search for a partner. The diagnosis that changed everything. In 2002, Jaclyn's world came to a halt during a routine medical checkup. She was diagnosed with breast cancer. Despite having no family history and living a healthy lifestyle, she was forced into a battle for her life. She underwent a lumpectomy and radiation. True to her character, she refused to stop working. She continued filming the series The District while undergoing treatment. Once recovered, she became a vocal advocate for early detection, encouraging women to prioritize their health and trust their instincts. Standing by the Angels. Jaclyn's connection to the disease was compounded when her co-stars also faced cancer. Kate Jackson had battled it in 1987 and became a source of strength for Jaclyn. Later, when Farrah Fawcett was diagnosed with anal cancer in 2006, Jaclyn stood by her friend's side, visiting her in private to shield her from the brutal tabloid press. When Farrah passed in 2009, Jaclyn was one of the few who spoke gently of her courage. Poise amidst controversy. While Jaclyn avoided major scandals, she wasn't immune to tension. During Season 4 of Charlie's Angels, rumors swirled of a feud between Jaclyn and new cast member Shelley Hack. While the original Angels were reportedly unhappy with the creative direction, Jaclyn never engaged in the gossip. She maintained her poise, a trait that allowed her to navigate Hollywood for 50 years without losing her dignity. Jaclyn Smith today. The shocking twist at 79. Most stars of the 70s have faded, but Jaclyn remains a figure of fascination. As she nears 80, she has reinvented herself once again. In early 2025, she made headlines when her Beverly Hills mansion was threatened by Southern California wildfires. She and Brad evacuated to Montecito, showing the same calm pragmatism she applied to her cancer battle. When she reappeared at a dinner party shortly after, the world gasped. Wearing a crisp white power suit, her signature glow and soft waves made her look nearly unchanged from her Charlie's Angels days. She credits her agelessness to her continued work in the beauty and fashion industry and her skincare line developed with her husband. But more than that, it is her mental strength and her dedication to family that keeps her radiant. In a beautiful full-circle moment in 2023, Jaclyn was seen reuniting with Kate Jackson at her son Gaston's wedding. The photos of the 2 angels together, older, wiser, but still full of the grace that captivated America, reminded the world that some bonds and some icons are truly timeless. Jaclyn Smith is more than just a beautiful face from a 70s show. She is a survivor, a mogul, and a testament to the power of staying true to oneself. What is your favorite Jaclyn Smith memory? Does her strength inspire you as much as it does us? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more stories of Hollywood's greatest survivors, Don't forget to like, subscribe to Royal Time of Hollywood, and hit that bell notification.